Hi, Ben Pack here. I just figured I'd chat with y'all for a little bit about a few things. So I just got done getting my CDLs over in Missouri at a school called MTC. If you go there like a sensible adult and you realize that you're there to learn some stuff and you go to there to learn some stuff, you'll learn it and then you'll get your CDLs. If you go over there with any other type of attitude, well, they're there to answer the questions that you ask. They really are. I got my CDLs. So anyway, um, yeah, take the time and study. That's what I did. Yeah. Okay, so on a secondary note, I'd rather talk to you all about something that I think is uber cool. Now, I'm a dork like this. I like stuff like this. And I was watching this thing on the Science Channel a while back. And I thought it was really cool. At least I think it was science. Anyway, they were talking about transporter technologies and how it's plausible sciences. And this was really cool. They had this A particle and this B particle, and then they had a C particle. All right, and the A particle and the B particle and the C particle were going to cause transporter technologies. Okay, what they did was they took the B particle and the C particle. All right, they put them together and they bonded them. So then they put the B over here and the C over there, and then what they were planning on doing is touching the A and the B together so that they would both be destroyed, and then the C particle would become a... I got a message. The C particle would become or the A particle, which is all well and good and cool and fantastic. That sounds really neat. But how about something a little more applicable? Because you already can bond the particles, right? Unless it was all pseudoscience and it was just total malarkey and it was all like I wasted my time trying to learn this stuff. Don't you hate when that happens? Anyway, so if I have a B and a C particle, and I've got my B particle here on Earth, and I've got my C particle on the rover on Mars, and I've got a B particle on the rover and a C particle on the here on Earth, right? And they're bonded and reversed. So if I poke the B over here, the C receives it, it reacts like it's supposed to, and they've got sensors on it. Or if I electrocute the B, the C reacts like it's being electrocuted, and they've got sensors on it, and it's instantaneous telecommunications, going and coming. Instantaneous, right? Because, I mean, what's the lag time that we're dealing with, the signals from the rover to Earth? Or how far does this reach? It's people like NASA and people who are a whole hell of a lot smarter in all this stuff than I am, who can experiment with stuff like this, and it's like maybe they hadn't got the idea yet. And yeah, that's how it works. Go team, go. So, yeah. What if we have a satellite that's out at Pluto, studying those moons, because I just learned about their moon patterns last night, and oh my gosh. That stuff's crazy. But anyway, yeah. The communications could be instantaneous. You know what I mean? And, yeah, so if I poke the bee with Morse code, and it's just poking, right, then that thing could receive my signals, and vice versa. And that would solve a whole lot of issues long before they happened, because I forget how much time it took, what the gap was for radio signal when we first sent people to the moon, and they went around the other side of the moon, and then everything was cut off, all signal was cut off. So, I mean, yeah, problem solved. For those that can do that. Anyway, on a secondary note, hey, all you prayers out there, please pray for me that I can get a good truck driving job. I made some mistakes in my past. I got some drunken publics. That's just be honest. I was out being foolish. I mean, if you know of me, you'll realize that while I was walking down the highway, I was calculating how many cars were going by and how many days. And so it's advertising, trying to get into the entertainment industry, because quite frankly, I'd love to entertain y'all. And then I find my quotes, other artists saying my quotes and stuff like that. And it's like, it's just weird. Anyway, so I know I got some attention. Yeah. I was trying. I was actively trying. You know what I mean? I wasn't just out gallivanting around. I was actively trying. Hopefully one of these days, somebody will at least let me, like rap some chords for them or move their speakers. Or, oh, he can sing and play guitar. Well, I've tried really, really hard for a long, long time. Oh, by the way, and this is just between you and me. Don't tell anyone, okay? It's just between you and me. When I think there's a camera on me that I've refused to say, hey, you can do this, or if I'm putting stuff on YouTube, I play it wrong on purpose. Let me tell you why, because I've had this happen. I've had this happen a bunch. All right? I sit down in front of somebody, and they're expecting like I play on YouTube. And then they're like, I love doing that. It's fun. Well, because it's good. The crap is good enough that when I show up, if I mess up, it's all like, well, oh well. But if I nail it, they're like, you know what I mean? Yeah, lower those standards and then surpass them. Oh, God. Anyway, I hope you all have a good one.